When we started with stories, the problem we were trying to solve was simply cutting and pasting reports out of Yellowfin into Word. It was that workflow that was really clunky and undesirable and difficult to do, and so that's what we tried to solve. What we learnt along the way was that the problem we solved was actually radically different and far more exciting than a simple workflow issue. What we realised is that from a business user's perspective, most business users are intimidated by analytical interfaces. They don't like to use the products that we've built. And this is all of us, this is the entire industry. And when we see the adoption and we see who's writing stories today, it's a radically different audience to the people who liked to create analysis within the product. And so that taught me that there's this whole new class of audience that really wants to engage with their data, but in a different way. And for me, that different way is around the narrative. When we think about how organizations really work, and I look at how people interact internally, when someone wants more budget, they come to you with a story. They come and say, well, you know what, I want to invest in these activities for these reasons, and this will be the outcome that we achieve for the organization. And ultimately, as a business leader, you want that supported by numbers. And so providing a platform that allows business people to create that narrative, to tell their stories and support their arguments with numbers is the problem that we've actually solved. We've made that so much easier, and what's, again, from an interest point of view, is we've elevated the power of the narrative far and above the power of the numbers. The numbers become now a supporting side, part of the cast versus a critical component of the product. And that to me has been the biggest learning, is that the power of words versus the power of numbers. And for business people, what we see for them is their ability to create a narrative, to support their argument with data, means that they now have a mechanism to influence outcomes in their organization in a far more compelling way than they've had before.